What's going on, Falcons fans? Logan here. Welcome back to Rise Up Rundown, and if you're new here, welcome. So first off, I thank you guys for your patience as there was no episode of Rise Up Rundown last Friday, and I thank you guys for your support on my 20-minute long preview of the 2019 Atlanta Falcons. That took 50 million attempts to just make one recording, but I got it off. I don't know how, but I did, and you guys showed your support, so I thank you again. Well, this video isn't necessarily a 20-minute long preview of the 2019 Atlanta Falcons, but it's something I had in mind. I think 2019 could be Matt Ryan's best year yet, and let's just get straight into that. The hate and disrespect towards Matt Ryan is real, man. No matter what he does, he just can't seem to earn any respect from anyone. Sometimes not even Falcons fans. I will be the first to admit that the terrible, horrid Matt Ryan Hall of Fame video I made did count as disrespecting him. I even admitted I was wrong about him in my 2019 preview of the Falcons. I was so wrong, and I don't just apologize to you guys for pissing you off, but I even apologize to Matt Ryan himself. I was wrong. I was so wrong, and I had to take a second to realize what all he's done for us. And he's done just about everything you want from a quarterback. But yet, people are so blind to see his accomplishments and decide to bash this guy for whatever reason. Not sure why, they just kinda do. And in this video, we're gonna talk about how 2019 will be Matt Ryan's best year yet. Number one, the social media disrespect. Now, this sounds weird at first, but at the same time, you probably know where I'm trying to go with this. If you're thinking that all the hate is just going to motivate him to silence the crowd and prove the doubters wrong, well, you thought correctly. Yes, as most professional athletes do, I feel like, they always try to silence the crowd once they're thrown some shade. And to be honest, they always end up successful. And Matt Ryan has done this before. Before the 2016 season, he was criticized like, oh, 2015 was a bad year, he'll never rebound after this. And then he won league MVP and made it to the Super Bowl. Then he's getting 28-3 shots after the Super Bowl loss, which I don't know why, that was kind of the whole team's fault and not just his, but anyway. He decided to star in a Gatorade commercial saying this loss will fuel him to do better, and oh, look at that. The Falcons made it back to the playoffs when for some reason everyone thought they weren't going to make it. You get the point. Matt Ryan is the leader of our team, and all he does is not only motivate himself to do better and does get better every year, but he motivates his team to do better every year. So you know what? Keep disrespecting him. All it's going to do is fuel him to silence the crowd, especially after being ranked only 69 in the NFL Top 100. Like, seriously, guys? Number two, he has the best team he's ever worked with, ever. Not just offensively, but even defensively. There's always that talk that Matt Ryan has never had a good defense to work with, and that is kind of true. Heck, the Super Bowl team had an awful defense. We were ranked like 28th out of 32 in the league, I think. But 2017 is finally when the defensive stars showed out. And last year we were supposed to do it again, but we all got injured. Well, now they're coming back healthy. And, I mean, just look at this defense he's got to work with. Grady Jarrett, Vic Beasley, Takk McKinley, who I'm very high on, Deion Jones, Foye Oluokun, maybe Devondre Campbell, Desmond Trufant, Keanu Neal, Ricardo Allen, DeMonte KZ, and a sleeper in Isaiah Oliver. Oh yeah, and Dan Quinn will take over as defensive coordinator. I think I've said in all my episodes on why that's a big deal for us. And look at this offense. Matt Ryan himself is a very critical piece to the offense. And then there's the best wide receiver trio in the league that includes the best receiver in the league. Julio Jones, Mohamed Sanu, Calvin Ridley, who I'm also high on, Austin Hooper, the tight end. Then Devontae Freeman is coming back healthy. Ito Smith and Quadre Olsen should get some reps at running back too. Oh yeah, and Dirk Cutter, who we'll talk about in a second, is an offensive coordinator. The only thing I'm worried about is the O-line, but hopefully we do well. Number 3, Dirk Cutter is the offensive coordinator. So not only is this offensive coordinator someone Matt Ryan has worked with before, and yes, he and the offense did amazing things like usually being ranked in the top 8 on offense every year, so Matt Ryan is already familiar with his playbook. He doesn't have to worry about studying all night for a brand new offensive playbook to work with. But also, Dirk Cutter is an offensive mastermind. Like I said earlier, the Falcons would usually rank in the top 8 for offense when Cutter was in Atlanta, but when he took over as head coach for Tampa Bay, their offense ranked in the top 3 last year. And that was with Jameis Winston at quarterback. So, low-key, that sounds scary. Like, wait, how come he couldn't do that with a much better offense? Okay, obviously, the more you stay in the league, the more you learn. So, if he learned how to develop not as talented offensive players in Tampa Bay, imagine what he can do with much better players here in Atlanta. This will be interesting. And number 4, he's Matt Ryan. I mean, he's 12th all-time passing yards, a future Hall of Fame quarterback, a league MVP. I mean, he can do it all. What can Matt Ryan not do? Can't wait to see what he'll do in 2019. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Other than that, please make sure to smash that like button, blow up the comment section, and definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any weekly content. There's new episodes every Tuesday and Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern, and I will see you guys this Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Rise up.